Hey guys, Guy here to talk about how to hold a rifle correctly. So, first off, you need to figure out what kind of weapon system you're using. This is a carbine. Uses a gas blowback system, collapsible buttstock, upper-lower receiver, very modular, very adjustable. It's a lot different than your standard hunting rifle where it has a fixed buttstock, potentially bolt action, has an upper receiver and has a receiver and has like a barrel. That's normally how like a hunting rifle is set up. This is a carbine. It has a lot of different variations to it so that you can adjust however you want. What's dope about this is someone down the line decided, hey, everyone's a little bit different, but I want my rifle system or my weapon system to work for a bunch of different people. So instead of having people go to gunsmiths and have them shave down their buttstocks and adjust them to fit that person, someone decided, hey, let's do a collapsible buttstock. Now, best way to fit a buttstock to you is go ahead, grab your pistol grip, high firm pistol grip, boom. Don't over grip your pistol grip, just a nice firm grip, making sure that you hit it. If you're over gripping, it's going to affect your trigger pull and can throw your shots off. But I'm here, got a good pistol grip. I'm going to break my rifle down. Sweet. You see all the space between my buttstock and my bicep. I want to close that down. Boom. Sweet. Now it's right up against my bicep. It feels comfortable for me. When I bring it back to my shoulder and put my forward hand forward, when I stack up to do my shooting position, it should allow my body mechanics to correctly fall in line with all of this. So I should be able to have my good pistol grip with my hand. I should be able to have this high shoulder pocket, and I should be able to get that cheek well and be able to see my reticle while maintaining my chest forward, whether that's for movement or whether that's just like plates towards the enemy with body armor to protect yourself from incoming rounds or whatever. So that's first thing. Pistol grip, getting your buttstock correctly sized to your body, getting it in that high shoulder pocket, boom, right there, getting it back in there, getting your cheek well to your buttstock so you can actually see through your reticle. Now, what's nice about this optic is it's parallax free. The reticle floats around inside of this optic, allowing me to see it wherever. An optic like this, it's fixed. You'll have scope shadow if you don't have your cheek well correctly placed behind the weapon. Having your buttstock set up correctly, having your eye release set up correctly for your optic is going to help you with that, being able to get like your sights aligned and everything up on target faster. So, boom, set up here. Now, last things to cover is your support hand. So I see some people like to grab right here, right up close towards the receiver. That's one way to do it. It is what it is. This is a very collapsed position. It's nice. It's one way to do it. I've seen some people like to come down here, grab their receiver and grab their magazine. That's one way to do it. With older weapons, this could cause malfunctions. Newer weapons, it isn't really a big deal, but it could potentially cause a malfunction for your rounds feeding into your weapon. The grip that I like to use is thumb over bore. So boom, and like a C grip, it looks like a C. Boom. And doing this, it allows you to control that muzzle rise when you're shooting and allows you to take those follow-on shots a little bit easier. It just feels more comfortable for my body. Now with that lead hand, that support hand, you don't have to be like drilling it into your shoulder or whatever. You're really just having your hand out there holding to keep the muzzle under control and to take the relief off of your rear hand holding up the entire weight of the weapon. From there, you can transition as much as you want. A couple little tips are keep your elbows in tight. This is gonna feel weird, and you're gonna obviously you're going to feel it. You're gonna be like, this looks weird, this feels weird, this doesn't feel right. Your body mechanics, your bones are just gonna want you to tuck everything in nice and neat. And this will help you when you're moving in and around objects, barricades, doors, whatever. Because you're not flared out, you're not super wide, you're not a big target, you don't have a big target silhouette or whatever. You're narrowing it down, making yourself a smaller target. So that's really all it is to it. At the end of the day, whatever you're getting told, a lot of it just has to do with preference. Whatever you're comfortable with, go ahead and do that. You just experiment with it. You're going to find what works for you, what doesn't work for you. If it's really bad, someone's going to be like, hey man, it's definitely probably not the way to do it. But hey, it is what it is. Lastly, some people have pistol grips or foregrips or whatever on their rifles. That's dope. I don't like using mine like this. I'm just not a fan of it. It's just uncomfortable for me, but that's a perfectly acceptable way to do it. If you have it super far out towards muzzle, awesome. If you have it back here towards the receiver, it is what it is. It's based off your preference. Do what's comfortable for you. But however, with my foregrip, I like to take my hand and do that modified C-grip. But in doing that, I take my lower part of my hand and I bring it down into that grip, and it allows me to put more pressure and be able to control this muzzle a lot easier. So that's one tip for pistol grips, foregrips, freaking vertical grips, whatever you guys want to call them. That's one way to use them. At the end of the day, it's all preference. If you guys have any questions about anything, if you guys want to ask me anything specific, go ahead, put it in the comments. If you have any requests for specific videos, go ahead, also put it in the comments. I read all of them. I guess that's all I got for you guys. Thank you very much. Thank you for supporting the channel.